Okay.
And here we go. I'm Pat, joined as always by Alex. It's me, it's him, it's you. That's right, together. We are the idiots of the
Yeah.
internets. And
Uh-huh.
so
Yeah.
I've had a little bit of turbulence in my personal life. My transportation has been real limited. I've been bumming rides to and from work. My car is in a bit of disrepair. And I was telling AJ how it's almost liberating in a certain way. It's helped me a lot. And he wanted me to elaborate. So we're just gonna dive right in. Now,
Yeah, yeah, please.
if anybody else has had these kind of problems, let us know down in the comment section below. But for me, I've actually taken a little bit of solace in this. I'm not able to go out to the store. I can't instantly say, hey, I want to go get myself KFC tonight. I can't go
Yeah.
down into town and do that. I can't go and pick up Domino's. I can't go to the store and do this or that. I have to be a bit smarter when I'm going to the shop. When I get a ride home from my buddy and we're stopping in at the grocery store, I've got to think 3, 4, 5 meals ahead. So when I'm shopping, I'm actually being a lot smarter with what I purchase. And since I'm cooking at home, I'm actually saving a whole lot of money and eating much better than usual.
Well, that's good. See, we can turn a negative into a positive. You can have growth in some sort of suffering,
Right. And
if you want to call it suffering, I guess.
it isn't that exactly it though. In times of turmoil, you have to find that air quote silver lining. It's not so much what happens to you, but how you react to it. So I've
Yeah.
been able to get up. I know exactly when my ride's showing up. Boom, 7:05 every single day. This is when the guy shows up. Beep beep. I'm out there. Cool. I don't have that lax in my morning when I have that little bit of ease back and forth. Maybe I leave a little bit later and I show up a little bit later. No, no, no. There's a responsibility to be ready at the door so I can do my morning exercises. I can have my coffee made in the morning. I know right when I'm leaving. It's been really nice to have this new regiment in my life.
Yeah, well, when you start getting back together, back in the same groove financially or whatever, then just keep doing the same thing, that you're doing now.
Yeah, it's been as tough as it's been, it's actually been really good as well. So, big ups to everybody that's going through a little bit of hard times in their life. I know how it is. AJ, you know how it is as well. So, thump
Yeah.
thumb out the chest. Woot woot, where my dog's at, and all that stuff.
Up.
But otherwise, how you been doing, my big buddy, my
You're gonna say
long
my
time,
baby.
my baby, my sweet, also over 6 foot tall, quite large shouldered friend. So, okay. On that note, large shouldered friend. That's one of the things me and you really have in common. Is 6 foot tall, and no matter how thin we get, our shoulders are just gonna be wider. Like
Yeah,
we
dude,
are
it's like the
just like
Colorado Rockies. I mean, I don't know.
just
You,
yeah, it's just like that bigger people thing. Like our frames inside just built different, as my buddy Eric would say, built different.
yeah, true that. I was admiring myself in the mirror as I was masturbating to my self-image today, and I was actually like, "Damn, dude, my fucking shoulders are nuts."
Oh, speaking of nuts and
And then
my
I came.
shoulders, yeah. Speaking of nuts and my shoulders, I dropped my wallet in the bathroom the other day. This prick come right up behind me. No, just kidding,
Oh,
guys. Just Yvonne, you got me again.
jeez. My neighbors probably hate me at this point too, because I play guitar a lot, like electric guitar, pretty loud. We kind of have a saying that I don't always listen to Lamb of God, but when I do, so do my neighbors.
There you go. I like that.
It's like, yeah. So, and that then and I want to start doing more podcasting. And now that the weather's nice, all the windows are open. I'm sitting here. I'm pretty much outside. I'm just smoking cigarettes, and I'm in like an old folks town. Like, I'm in like a old folks cul-de-sac. Everyone has the same house, so they gotta hear me, I don't know, ranting like fucking Tim Dillon.
Just going off. Well, I have this same experience, similar enough. I'm wearing noise canceling headphones. So there was a car accident like 100 feet away from me. I think I sent you pictures. I didn't know that somebody hit a telephone pole in my front yard because I was just wearing noise canceling headphones, just like dancing around with a light buzz to some nice music. And I went to the
Just
bathroom.
having a nice Saturday
Yeah,
morning ritual.
I look out the window and I'm like, huh, there was a car accident. I text my landlord, hey, there was a car accident in the front yard. He says, yup.
That was 40 minutes ago.
No, he just says, yup. It's just like, okay, clearly I was missing out on this. Like, what the fuck ever. So I also have that experience of like, you get isolated when you start doing content creation. I've got my TV going. I've got a couple of mic arms and stuff. I'm wicked into it. And then all of a sudden I realize like, oh shit, there's a real world that might have been hearing me say these terrible things.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm going to hit, go live. Yeah.
I mean, like we don't talk so much terrible shit, but still, like the lewd things we talk about, it's like just we have a very particular sense of humor that
Well,
probably
and
not a
then
lot of
also, like,
other people enjoy.
and just like the weird neck beard content that I make, I'm pretty prevalent in the Magic the Gathering.
I haven't heard
D&D
that
stuff,
fucking term in forever, dude. Neckbeard. That's a good one.
which is funny, dude. You would, I almost want to send you a picture. We'll cut to that at some point. I'll do that in post. I only have a mustache right now.
Oh, that's fucking killer. Should
Oh,
I do
dude.
the same? And then we do a
I
video
sh-
episode?
I shaved last night. Like, no joke. I have like a 2-week mustache and everything else is shaved. It is legit halfway to fucking Mario, but with a surprising amount of red. It is Bob. Okay, I got on stream last night. You can see it if you go to Pure MTG. That's right. Check out the podcast. We had a great guest on last night. But I got on, and the first thing Bob said was, "Are you gonna tie my wife to train tracks?" It's just like, oh my god,
Dick Dastardly. He's Dick Dastardly and his faithful sidekick Muttley.
Yeah, I have a cowlick, right? So my hair pretty much does one thing. So I slicked it just the way it normally goes. I've got this mustache, and it was like, come here, baby. I'm gonna get in tonight. Yeah.
I feel like if I right now with my hairstyle, which is like short, I guess, very short, and if I shaved everything and just had my thick ass mustache, I would probably look like somebody's uncle who went to Desert Storm in like the 80s, late 80s, right?
What do they call American Cop or Aryan Youth?
Oh shit. Whoops. I did happen to buy a Mauser not long ago. Oh shit. And it does have the Waffen ops on it. Oh no.
Well, so that's the thing. It's super funny. Having been married to someone that is a foreign national, I grew up in a really white part of USA, which most of it is. And one of the things that you hear a lot of times is they all look the same. What's funny enough is how my wife would say, "You all look the same."
Yes.
And talking about us. And like, I get that. I really do. Because like, if you put me and you together side by side in just the right frame,
like me, you, Jarrett.
Oh yeah.
Like,
oh yeah. Seeger, if he actually like, put down the pipe and picked up a pie.
No, he did. He put down the pipe and picked up a child. He's turned a new leaf. I think he has 2 now, actually. Sorry. Congrats to him as well. But anyways, yeah, we all do. Everyone looks the same to everyone, like any other race. They're like, yeah, I all kind of look the same.
Oh yeah, man. We are like the difference between Miracle Whip and mayonnaise. That's as like distinct as some white people get to foreigners. And in that same aspect to foreigners. That's the difference. Like,
Yeah.
it just comes to exposure. So you have to, get out there, mingle, go eat some spicy food, have some weird stuff, kimchi, nori
Speaking,
wraps.
speaking of like, getting out and then, getting some exposure. I've
Oh,
never, I've
uh-oh.
never
Uh-oh, this is getting
heard.
weird.
I've welcome to the bit section of the podcast.
Yep.
So, anyways, you know, I've lived in Norway now for a while, and I've lived in the States, for most of my life. But like, and I'm well versed on the internet, mind you, as well. So I've seen a lot of things. I've yet to see an African American person with Downs. So it got me thinking, like, do they talk cool? Like, are they like, "Hey, baby, how's it going? You want to go to the jazz club with me and smoke some marijuana?" Or are they like just like, I've never seen one. Is that not a thing with African Americans? Can you not, or Africans in general? Like, how come it's only white people? Is really what I'm trying to say.
You say that, but
It seems that way.
I've just pulled up Africans with Downs, and
Oh
you'd be
no.
really, really interested in seeing this. You'll have to check it out in post.
Yeah, because we don't want to get pulled down from YouTube. Oh.
But yeah.
That's
So no, this is
the end of the bit section.
yeah. No, this is definitely a thing.
For real? So it's just a thing with all people? Because I've never. Maybe it's just because the shit on TV is just
Yeah,
all white
no,
people who have Downs.
no, that motherfucker's got Downs. Yeah.
I mean, I know even cats can have it.
Mm, that was hot takes. Yeah, no, yep. It is a thing that everybody can do. Yeah. We're all able to do it. Oh, thank the Lord. Everybody can get Downs. Isn't it so
Everybody is
wonderful?
equal.
Yeah, everybody's equal in the disability category. I
Uh,
yeah.
I have
Huh.
a shitty joke just to break the ice.
Oh, I love
Uh,
it. Yeah, I get it.
I will only eat sushi by the ocean just to warn the other fish as to what's coming. But there you go,
Uh
guys. I said it was a shitty joke. I
I
hope you
got
did not
another
laugh.
one. Did you hear Norway recently put barcodes on all of their ships? S-
Uh,
It's so they could Scandinavian.
hey, there we go. Everybody give him a round of applause. He wins that round. Let's move on to the next round. Hyper news with Pat and Alex. Weather. How's the weather going on over there, Pat? Well, still
Oh
pretty
my
fucking good.
god, dude. Honestly, it's been like the worst. This has never happened before. Um,
Oh,
yeah. So I'll start at the beginning of my experience.
no, hold
I
on. Canada was on fire, right? Did you got
well,
affected by that?
I'm gonna start at the beginning of my experience. So Easter weekend, I invited Marky Mark over to my house back in the day where I grew up, and we started a forest fire. And we had to call the fire department. It was probably one of the scariest moments in my life. And after getting everything in control, the chief of the fire department came over and was really, admonished me, really made me feel like an idiot. And he went on to say, because of the lack of rainfall and snow over the last 6 months, how he, as a responder, expects this to be the single worst year for wildfires in the entire country ever on record. So,
Mm.
fast forward another month or two, Quebec's on fire. Yeah, there are wildfires in Canada.
Oh
That
shit, we on fire.
Yeah, so the air quality right now is considered dangerous to people with a mild aspiratory issues. So like I'm not really supposed to go outside because I have asthma. So it's uh, it, I can look over at the mountain I live in Vermont. It's the Green Mountain State. There are
Yeah.
mountains I just look at my
We
window.
both live in pretty cool places, like where it's quite mountainous.
Well, you say cool, but the issue is the air is getting a lot hotter because shit's on fire a couple hundred miles away, and it's just floating all across the air. And it's no joke. I look across, and it's like clouds. It shit's getting real fucked up right now.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's not great. I'll be honest.
I saw some weird. I think it's a doctored video, like made up, uh, where it's like, look at the satellite image. Look at this. This is the radar or the satellite image, and the radar image of. They showed two different things. It's like a bunch of fires starting at the exact same time in Canada. It's like, do you think this has happened by blah 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 and just lightning? I'm like, well, let me tell you about something. I live in a place called Norway, right? And at one point, there was this mountain that a bunch of reindeer were on, approximately 300, and they got hit by light. One got hit by lightning, and they all died. And it was kind of a mystery at first until they actually kind of did a bit of an autopsy on them, and kind of figured out that, oh shit, they all just died instantly. And then they found one with charred antlers. So yeah, weird shit can happen, but you can't be making fake videos and shit and putting it on the internet. Fucking stop.
Oh, speaking of fake videos on the internet, I got on Instagram, right? So I started posting dick pics. Now I'm kidding.
Nice.
I'm kidding.
Nice.
No. But I did, no jokes though, I started a Twitter for the YouTube channel I'm part of. And I don't enjoy Twitter.
I never got it.
It's not my jam. I fucked around with it a couple of years ago before Elon Musk bought it. Big ups, my boy Elon.
Yeah, dude, he's my boss. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it honestly, my favorite South African of all time. Of course, it's a white guy. I know, whatever.
Well, he couldn't be black.
Well,
Only the whites come from South Africa. The blacks, they were brought there.
well, honestly, if Trevor Noah wanted more street cred, smoke some weed on camera. I don't know what
Yeah,
the fuck to
for
tell you.
real.
Like it's like Training Day with Denzel Washington and Ethan Hawke. You smoke a little wet, you get a lot of credit. So,
Oh,
anyways,
shit.
I've been on Twitter a little bit. It's whatever, but
Yeah, it
getting more
sucks.
exposure.
We have one for the idiots with internet. Like I mean, yeah, we could start posting to it. I guess, but I don't know. Meh. For exposure, sure, but meh.
Well,
I don't
let
get
us know
Twitter.
down in the comment section what you want. If you have followed on the Idiots with Internet Twitter, let us know.
Definitely
We'll
have
follow
one.
you
We have-
back. Until
Or
then,
actually,
I've been
maybe.
Pat. He's been Alex. We've been the Idiots with Internet, and you've been awesome. We'll catch you again next week. Yo.
see ya.